Hello guys, Max is here, and today we will continue with our Deathwatch Veterans box, and we will build a variant of this guy. So this is a Veteran B in the manual, and I have previously built the version with the flamer, heavy flamer, like this is combi bolter and a flamer. And today I want to build this heavy looking thing instead. So just for the reference, this is how the flamer guy looks. Looks very sturdy, heavy armor, heavy flamer. He is from Salamanders, obviously. And today we just gonna go ahead and build the guy in another weapons option. This is, by the way, how it looks, how he looks on the box. So we shall see which kind of shoulder pad and decorations we will put on him. So as always with this box, we start with building the body first. We need to build the torso. We need to put some bags on it, and we need to combine it with legs. I think we will go with torso number 6. This is torso number 6. I like the way it looks. They don't explicitly mention which bit is the back part, but they don't really need to do that because all of them are number 11. So we're just gonna go ahead and take number 11. So both parts of the torso are ready. Let's see how they sit together. Looking pretty good. Let's glue them. Here we go. This is the upper torso. And now we need to add some legs. So on this picture, they suggest to use the legs where the left leg is slightly forward than the right one. And we shall pick one that fits this description. So we basically need to go with either one of those, whichever is available. I think I will go with leg bits number 3 over here. Let's see how that will fit with the body. It is actually looking really nice. Let's glue it. Here we go. Now we need to add some bags here. So I think I will go with number 15 for the right. Let's see how it sits here. Looks good. Now let's glue it. Here we go. The right one is done. Now to the left one, and we will do the same. I think I will go with either 20 or 22. This is 20, this is 22. They look essentially the same. I will go with number 20. Number 20 is done. Let's glue it. Here we go, and our torso is prepared. Now we will proceed to the gluing it to the base. Let's check the base. The base looks good overall. Let's glue our lad. And as always, we try to take a look. We try to take a look at the mini from the top. As you can see, it is almost centered for the head, which is good. I think this is really nice. We leave it like this, and let's take a look at what we need to do next. So next, they want us to build the heavy weapon. So in our case, it is not, we are building for B, not for A. So it is gonna be this thing, 73, 74. All right, this is 73, and this is 74. All right, so 73 and 74 are prepared. Let's try to combine them. So they should be sitting somewhat like this together. It's gonna be fun to try to glue them. Okay, this is how it sits together. Let's give it some rest. Now they want us to build the main body of the gun. 72 plus 75. This is 72 and this is 75. The part of the gun is done, and I strongly suspect we need a hole over here, which I'm about to drill. Alright, so this is how our hole is gonna look like. Looks pretty good. Now let's try and fit the weaponry thing. So it should be, I think, sitting here like this. Some heavy grenades. Let's glue it. Okay, This part of the gun is done. And now they want us to put this bit over here. Here we go. So this is how it's supposed to look like. So we need to put some glue here. Here we go. And this is our heavy gun. Okay, there are two arms holding the gun, 76 and 69. We start with 69. This is 69. The 69 hand should be sitting somewhere here, like this. So this is it. Let's really quickly glue it. He's hugging the gun. Let's give it some rest and take care of the second arm. And this is number 76. Okay. Number 76 is prepared. Let's dry fit it. So they tell us it should be holding the gun like this. This is how it sits. Let's glue it. Here we go. So this is one of those cases when we don't want to wait too long for the glue to melt the hand, because we have a very small lock on the arm part, and we better attach it to the rest of the mini while the rest of the mini is still more or less intact and not affected by the glue. So the glue did not melt everything yet. So in this case, this is how it's supposed to look like. Looks very, very, very nice. And we will prepare the backpack while the hands are catching with the mini. Otherwise, we might mess things up. So the body is almost ready. We need to put some shoulder pads, head, and the backpack. Let's start with the backpack because it takes a lot of time, and we will have enough time to for the arms to finish gluing themselves. Like we figured out last time, all of the backpacks are interchangeable, so we can take any of those. And for this lad, I think we're gonna go with number 103. So the backpack is ready, but before we glue it, let's try to glue the arms with the gun. Let's see how it fits. It is actually fitting really well. So let's glue it. So I think this is more accurate positioning. This looks nice. Let's go for the backpack. This is how the backpack is gonna be sitting. Here we go. Looking nice. Let's glue it. And of course, you see that these guys have a very nice round look over here, so there is no way to mess up the backpack really. However, we need to make sure that the backpack is more or less parallel, so this line on top of it is parallel to the neck protection gear. So this is how it looks so far. Looking really cool. Let's go for the head next. So they tell us we can use any head whatsoever. For this guy, we use the head with some sort of tiny antenna. What they are suggesting here is pretty much the helmetless guy, but it will probably depend on which exactly chapter we will use. I will probably go with Iron Hands. So I think I will go for Iron Hands for this guy, and that will make the helmeted head very logical. So last time we used this head, and this time I think we will go for this one, evil looking number 31. Okay, the head is prepared. Let's put it on the body. I'm going to drop it like this. I think it looks fairly nice. Probably I will rotate it a bit more so he is looking in the direction of his gun, like this. Looking really cool. And now the shoulder pads. So we need to go for 81 and then the one from the chapter, which is gonna be Iron Hands in our case. This is number 81, and this is number 90. This is our Iron Hands shoulder pad. So this is how the Iron Hands shoulder pad is gonna sit. Let's glue it. Here we go. And this is our generic Deathwatch shoulder pad. Let's glue it too. Sitting really nicely. So this is how it looks. I think it's really cool. Let's double check if we did not forget anything. So we have built the gun. We have put the gun on the torso. We have put shoulder pads, backpack, and the head. And the end result is actually very similar to what they have on the picture. Looking really nice. So yeah, I think I will slightly modify his head position to watch here. This is it. So this is the Iron Hands specialist, and this was the Salamander's guy with the heavy flamer. And of course, you can understand that the heavy flamer is pretty much the reason he is from Salamanders. I realized that the guy that we have built today is probably not particularly suitable for Iron Hands, because he doesn't have a lot of augmentations, like artificial legs, arms, and so on and so forth, but I could not really find in this set any augmetic limbs. I know for a fact that they are there for new Primaris Space Marines, but it seems like they never bothered about adding those for this particular set. And that is why our Iron Hand warrior is sporting his own limbs, not artificial ones. But I think this is totally fine. So they, even though they are pretty much the same model, so this is 4A and this is 4B, you can see that they are quite different in their posture. So they have different legs, they have different weaponry, they have different shoulder pads, the whole positioning is slightly different, different heads, and so on and so forth. This is really amazing how you can build pretty much the same mini twice, looking very differently from each other. This is really cool. And here we have it, my friends. We have successfully built the Deathwatch Veteran 4B. And I remind you, 4B is the way we are defining it here. We have successfully built this Deathwatch Veteran. And that makes it the second one from this box. We have 3 to go. And as always, if you like this video, please consider liking it, subscribing to the channel, drop me a comment. I really enjoy talking to you guys. And I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.